Hey everyone, so I'm going to do an all signs for Mercury retrograde. I'm just going to pull a few cards. I always say that and it ends up being a ton of cards. So we'll see. I'm pulling from the Dreamkeeper's Tarot today and the Urban Crow Oracle. And then at the end, I'm going to get you something from The Universe Has Your Back, just as a little parting gift of wisdom. These are just, I don't know, they're kind of like affirmations. I have no idea where the book is to this deck, so I'm not reading anything beyond that. I will, however, potentially read from the Urban Crow if I feel guided to. And we're going to look at what you might need to redo, what you might need to remix, and what you might need to rethink, okay? So basically something that you might have to do over or tie up loose ends with, something like this. Remix is like something you might need to tweak or fine-tune, change in some way. And rethink is going to represent like what you might need to look out for or reconsider, that could be something you're doing now or something you're thinking about doing. So rethink is just kind of going to be what to look out for in the final position, because as most of you probably know, Mercury retrograde is riddled potentially with transportation issues, communication issues, you know, computer malfunctioning, anything mechanical. Or in movement, things like this, in our thinking and communication are potentially affected. And this retrograde, which officially starts on the 25th, is in Sagittarius. And no offense to the Sagittariuses. My mom is a Sagittarius, and that's actually in my 6th house. And I'm also a 9th house sun, okay? And my Mercury is in the 9th house in Aries. But anyway, my point is, Sagittarius, no offense, in my opinion, is already a chaotic energy. I don't think it's a good placement for Mercury necessarily, okay? Sagittarius can be philosophical, it can be intellectual, right? It can be very spiritual. But I personally don't feel that Mercury is very well suited in the mutable signs outside of Virgo, because that's home for Mercury, right? Virgo is a much slower intelligence, so I think that's fine. But I don't like it, is my point. I don't like it in Sagittarius. I don't like it in Pisces. I don't like it, and I don't like anything in Gemini. Gemini is too chaotic. Once again, no offense to the Geminis, because my father was a Gemini. So I'm not putting down the signs themselves. I'm putting down the energy of the planets in those signs, and specifically Mercury in this case is a really bad one. So now that I've said all of that, we're going to get started. Like I said, Pisces. I told myself I was going to be done with all these readings by now, but I can't forget my Pisces, right? Those of you who don't know, I am a Pisces, so it actually pains me a little bit to wait for you to be last. However, just like Pisces, you know, in real life, Pisces in the reading gets all the insights potentially that I've gained from the previous readings. Okay, so if I see any themes or anything going on with another sign, I can tell you about it and give you the inside info, right? So, without further ado, Spirit, can you tell me what Pisces needs to redo You tell me what Pisces might need to remix. Okay. What card was that? Curiosity? Oh wait, there's 2 cards. Alright, I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm just gonna remix. Tell me what Pisces, thank you. Okay, well that was one of the cards. Can you give me one more card then? With Wrath, thank you. I'm getting 2 cards. Observation and Anomaly. Okay. And finally, what does Pisces need to rethink? Community. Self-interest at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay, so we need to redo gifts. Okay. This is very interesting to me in the center. Remix to me, like this center column here, is talking about, let me move these over because you can't really see, you still can't really see probably, but this middle column to me is talking kind of about things that you're not really seeing in the right way. So my first hunch here with the Wrath card coming out is that either you're experiencing some kind of like wrath, like something's making you really angry, probably something you're seeing that could just be like some sort of anomaly, but it's like maybe you're like making an assumption about somebody based on something that is really actually out of their character, or you could be experiencing the wrath of someone else, right? And needing to kind of rethink how you take it. Like maybe you need to observe that it's an anomaly. Something, okay. Community and what we need to rethink, and gifts. I mean, I like this. Tell me about gifts for Pisces and what they need to redo. These cards are just whipping out for you. I love it. Knight of Swords. One more. The World. Page of Pentacles. I don't... I'm going to go to the book for you, Pisces. I've done this not very much. I think this is only the 3rd time. Speaking of which, this is card number 21. Gifts, 54. Wrath. Community is 10. What is this gifts about? When I would discover a foreign object on my apartment balcony, my heart would sing. One time my gift arrived in the form of a bright green cap, and another time it was a very long stick. Crows express gratitude and appreciation when they feel a connection with a human. Gifts asks you to take a moment to recognize a connection and make someone's day by dropping off a gift. Gifts come in all shapes and sizes. Not everything needs to be shiny or valuable. Sometimes a gift is simply a smile or someone holding the door for you. Gifts during a reading may appear as a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. Just like crows dropping off a bottle cap as a loving gesture, the universe sends us gifts every day. all it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. Imagine if you gave someone a gift and they didn't acknowledge it. You might think twice before giving them another. Now think about when you gave someone a gift and they are appreciative. When you give someone a gift and they are appreciative, it makes you want to give them another one. The universe is just like that. Gifts is simply a reminder to say thank you, so that the universe will continue sending you more. Well, the Knight of Swords is throwing me off. I mean, maybe it's a person. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a person who gave you something, and whether it feels like a gift or not, maybe you need to be grateful for it, or maybe you need to acknowledge it. Maybe with the World card here, I feel like this is like super super deep, super spiritual. I probably shouldn't show that, huh? Because she's like naked, but actually I think it's blurred out, so this is making me feel like this is like connected, and I want to say, like, you know, make sure you're grateful for how connected you are, for your gifts. Like, that's kind of what I was feeling, but the Knight of Swords is throwing me off. So let me just clarify the Knight. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so yeah, maybe this is about like sort of like not taking the time. I feel like not taking the time out, like not taking the pause to be grateful. That's what I feel, because the Knight of Swords like jumps to conclusions, right? He rushes in without taking a breath. And I feel like he's here to kind of signify that. With the Eight of Swords clarifying, I feel like it's like saying, I think it's kind of saying like you're not grateful. You're not expressing it. You're not taking, like, I feel like it's like you're rushing something without practicing gratitude, without acknowledging, without kind of basking in the awe of how connected you are. And this could be a relationship, potentially. It doesn't have to be about like spiritual gifts, so I am kind of feeling that. But I think this is just kind of a reminder to revisit all the gifts that you've been given, all the achievements that you've accomplished, or that, you know, the universe has supported you in achieving. And I really think this is mostly just like about being grateful, which I know it seemed kind of lame, so I wanted more information. But once again, this could be about a person. Since we are talking about retrograde and this is the redo pile, this could be you receiving a gift from the universe, from a person. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Maybe they were super flighty, indecisive, wacky, unstable. Maybe they were full of excuses and just not facing the reality of a situation. Like, I don't know, somebody really stunted, like somebody who really held back, somebody who imposed restrictions on themselves or the connection and made things difficult. And I feel like this is like saying, like, it's coming full circle. It's like all the energy, all the love, the gifts, perhaps literal gifts that you gave to this person are all like going to be repaid to you. Like they're coming back to you during the retrograde. And that's all I have. Those are the possibilities that I can see there. So let's figure out what the heck wrath is. Okay, try again. This is it won't let me talk. I can't even reach this thing. It's like under. Okay. God. Judgment. Yeah, I told you. It's like some sort of snap judgment or something. One more for the Wrath card. 6 of Wands. Four of Wands. Well, okay, I have a couple things. One thing, I feel like you could be incurring someone's wrath, like you could be incurring someone's like harsh judgment, potentially, like if you've been involved in any kind of gossip, or maybe even like if you've been bragging, calling attention to yourself for something, like being arrogant about something, perhaps a connection or, you know, an engagement, a wedding, I don't know. Like, so this could be like people judging you, gossiping about you, something like this. They could be feeling wrath toward you, or you could be feeling wrath because of some sort of judgments or things that are being said about you. Okay. Someone could be jealous of you because they see how special you are, how rare you are. And that could make them really angry for some reason. I feel like it's jealousy. So, or vice versa. You could be jealous of someone. Can I get more information on observation and anomaly? The Fool. Yeah, I feel like this is you, Pisces. I feel like you're really bothering someone. Because you're just you and you're supported by the universe. And I mean, I don't know how this is impacting you, but I mean, I think that you need to not care if this is what's going on. Like, you need to just be like, well, yep, I am special. I am an anomaly. I am supported by the universe. I'm protected and divinely favored. Sorry. I'm going to keep on being that while you stay mad. Die mad about it. Like, I don't understand why we care about that. But alternatively, this could be you. This could be you getting mad. Like really mad for some reason at somebody for acting foolishly. And just, I don't know, I feel like just kind of a asshole energy, like yeah, like a braggart sort of energy, like, and I feel like the remix of it all is, well, first of all, probably realizing that you are divinely favored and that you shouldn't suffer fools. But I feel like you need to like take into account your judgments. Like I feel like your judgment is kind of like being made like in an isolated incident, sort of. I don't know. This is kind of weird. I don't really understand necessarily what this could be in concrete terms. But since it is the remix, I'm taking this as sort of like something we need to look at differently. And so this could just be you needing to look at your own wrath in a different way. Like maybe this is all just like internal work, and you need to practice more like observation rather than like reaction. Yeah, Hierophant. Exactly. I feel like there's something here about like rising above, like taking the high road, rising above anything like toxic and like low vibe. Just trusting the universe. Maybe you need to trust that the universe is going to deal with someone. Definitely don't fall into any traps of jealousy. I don't feel like you need to be jealous of anyone. So, anything else you can tell me about this? It's kind of throwing me. The Wrath card is like so serious. Like, what are we talking about? The Hermit, the Ace of Cups. Yeah. I think this is kind of about observing your own emotional reactions, keeping them to yourself, being that divine, enlightened being, not letting other people's wrath get to you, showing them that, observer, showing them that you're the anomaly, that they can't touch you. Exactly. They can't touch you. So this is something to kind of work on, I think. Like, work on your reactions to things. It's like, no matter how stupid someone acts to try to get attention, or how, crass and vulgar someone acts to try to get under your skin, to try to get a rise on you, this is like rising above it, being above it. Right? Rising above it. Being above it. Just observing. Trusting in the universe. Yeah, focusing on your own emotions. You're holding on to your own happiness, your own emotional stability in the face of chaos. I think that's a big topic to contemplate here. So, now, what do we need to reconsider, rethink, or look out for? What's the community about? One more for the community. Woo! Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Pisces, I feel like you might be the subject of gossip. Honestly, I think you need to be careful. Certainly, when I first saw this card, I thought, okay, yeah, you need to like be more connected, be more open, you know, be more community minded, invite more people into your life. That's what I was feeling. But at the same time, it's like, this is something we need to kind of like watch out for, because I do feel like there's like gossip. Like I feel like people are jealous of you. I feel like they're seeing you. Yeah, Three of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords. It's just kind of giving me like, it's like they're not seeing you clearly. What's the King of Wands? The Knight of Cups. Okay, well, someone could be jealous of you because of who's giving you attention. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, well, that's just adding layers. Maybe that was just a side note. Four of Cups in the reverse with the Nine of Cups, or with the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands here. This is making me think that somebody might be trying to revamp an opportunity with you. Like somebody thinks they missed out on an opportunity. They might be a little late to the game. How is that related to community? Maybe you need to like rethink. Oh, come on. Thank you. The Lovers. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Stop. Two of Wands, Ten of Wands. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that like this could be like you need to rethink like your physical location, like where you live. And maybe that's because people are gossiping about you and jealous of you or whatever. But also there could be a connection. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Lovers. There could be a connection that is worth moving for, right? And I feel like this could be, this could be it. This could be someone really good who, potentially it could be someone from the past that is coming forward now, like that's taking control. Finally, Page of Swords is like a delay. So it is possible that some of you might need to rethink your location where you live in the interest of a love relationship. I feel like whoever this person is could be a Gemini, Could be a Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. But yeah, I feel like this person could be another water sign. I feel like this person doesn't want to miss out on the opportunity, and I feel like they're taking charge, taking control, and I feel like that's something to consider. I like it. I like it. But there is this weird undertone of gossip that I don't understand. I don't think you need to care about it, though. Like, that's the thing. Be above it. You know? Just don't. Don't pay it no mind. Because remember your gifts, right? Remember how highly favored you are. Remember all the times that the universe has had your back. And make sure you're grateful. Make sure you say thank you, like the book said. And then you'll get more of that, right? Just trust in that faith and don't worry about people who are lacking and what they might have to say about you. Alright, let's get you some oracles. Any guidance messages for Pisces Spirit? Guidance for Pisces, please. Okay. Alright, well, I think both of these were got by somebody else. But that's okay. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Yeah, exactly. What you focus on is what will manifest. Focus on your gifts. Focus on yourself. Focus on gratitude. Don't focus on this bullshit. Oneness is my true nature. Yeah. Don't let anybody knock you off your square. Don't let anybody make you fragmented or out, push you out of character, push you out of alignment. I feel like you've worked too hard to get into alignment, to stay into alignment, to try to maintain it. Don't let some do nothing. Because that's exactly what anybody who's concerned with what you're doing and preoccupied with what what you got going on isn't doing anything. They're not doing enough if they have time to worry about you, to stalk you, to gossip about you. They're just living a sad life of nothing. So don't let them pull you down to their level. Okay? I love you guys so much. I hope this made sense and that it was helpful. I will see you next time.